This is the smartest Murphy in the world, your granddaddy.
Well, my young grandson came to me the other night. He said,
Papa, tell a story to me.
I took him out on the front porch swing and I set him up on my knee. I said, let me tell you about my grandpa. Oh, my hero that you never knew. When I was about your age, you told me of a place you go when your time on this earth is through. He said, see, you like country music, cowboys and rodeo like I do. This place is called Cowboy Heaven, and it's perfect for me and you. Cowboy Heaven, full of country stars, rodeo cowboys, that's where they all are. Cowboy Heaven, that's a place to go. Every night a country concert, every day a rodeo. Well, there's Hank and there's Lefty, there's Gene and Roy Hoppy and the Duke John Wayne. There's old Jim Shoulders and other rodeo stars. Well, there's way too many for me to name. Now, if you look up at the sky at night, you can see old Roy riding trigger amongst the stars. If you listen real, real careful, you can hear old Hank singing You're Cheating Hard. Well, that's the last story my grandpa ever told me. For that night he passed away, but I know he's up there in Cowboy Heaven, singing and riding every day. So when my time here is done, I don't want you to be sad or be blue, 'cause I'll be up there with Gene, Roy, and Hank. Most of all, I'll be with Grandpa too.
Remember when I was young and so were you, and time stood still, and love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. We made love and then you cried. Remember when? Remember when we vowed the vows and walked the walk and gave our hearts, made the start and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy, there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when old ones died and new were born, and life was changed, disassembled, rearranged. We came together, fell apart, and broke each other's hearts. Remember when? See
come tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. Cares of the past are behind, nowhere to go but I'll find just where the trail will wind, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. I know when night has gone that a new world's born at dawn. I'll keep rolling along. Deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with a tumbling tumbleweed.
Abilene, Abilene, prettiest town I've ever seen. Women there don't treat you mean in Abilene, my Abilene. I sit alone most every night, watch those trains pull out of sight. Don't I wish they were carrying me back to Abilene, my Abilene. Abilene, Abilene, prettiest town I've ever seen. Women there don't treat you mean in Abilene, my Abilene.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rose's Cantina, music would play and Felina would whirl. Blacker than night were the eyes of Felina, wicked and evil while casting a spell. My love was deep for this Mexican maiden, I was in love but in vain I could tell. One night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind. Dashing and daring, a drink he was sharing with wicked Felina, the girl that I loved. So in anger I challenged his right for the love of this maiden, down went his hand for the gun that he wore. My challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat, the handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. Out through the back door of Roses I ran, out where the horses were tied. I caught a good one, it looked like it could run, up on its back and away I did ride, just as fast as I could from the West Texas town of El Paso out to the badlands of New Mexico. Back in El Paso my life would be worthless, everything's gone in life, nothing is left. It's been so long since I've seen the young maiden My love is stronger than my fear of death. As I walked out in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a young cowboy wrapped all in white linen, wrapped in white linen as cold as the clay. Oh, beat the drum slowly and play the fife lowly. Sing the death march as you carry me along. Take me to the valley, there lay the sod over me. I'm a young cowboy and know I've done wrong. I see by your outfit that you are a cowboy. These words he did say as I boldly walked by. Come sit down beside me and hear my sad story. Got shot in the breast and I know I must die. Go fetch me some water, a cool cup of water, to cool my parched lips. Then the poor cowboy said, before I returned, his spirit had left him, had gone to his maker, the cowboy was dead.
All day I faced a barren waste without the taste of water. Cool water, water. Old Ann and I, with throats burned dry and souls that cry for water, water. Cool, clear water, water. And don't you listen to the band, he's a devil of a man, and he's strength.
I take off time to time with those crazy friends of mine, head out on steel horses with wheels and we ride. We burn up that road to old Mexico, blend in with the desert, just we amigos and we roll. And cowboys like us sure do have fun, racing the wind, chasing the sun. Take the long way around, back to square one. Today we're just outlaws out on the run. There'll be no regrets, no worries and such for cowboys like us. We talk about living, babies and women, and all that we've lost and all we've been given. We sing about true love, lie about things we ain't done. Drink one more cold one, come on and get up, and we roll. And cowboys like us sure do have fun, racing the wind, chasing the sun. Take the long way around, back to square one. Today we're just outlaws out on the run. There'll be no regrets, no worries and such for cowboys like us.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
Love you. Bye-bye.